So I had an MRI performed on my brain. And like I said, they found bruising all over my brain. It was a shock to myself, shock to my team, because I wasn't one to get hit like others. I didn't get hit that much.
Do they think it might have even gone back to the car accident?
It's a possibility. It's just from what it stemmed from. I'll tell you what it stemmed from was because in boxing, making weight is a big toll in your body. As in, you have to always make weight, cutting weight, and the water weight. And I know I lost a lot of water weight training camps, losing water weight, so I took away water from my brain, which I learned your brain's like a sponge. You get hit, boom, your brain's gonna go everywhere, left and right. And so that's what caused damage was a weight loss. Weight loss hits
combined
the head,
with getting
hit. It's that took a big toll on my body, and that is a big thing that boxers deal with today. And a lot of boxers have damage on their brains because of this. So that is a big issue going on today.
Yeah,
is the weight loss, and with the weight loss it causes brain damage because it just leads up to taking shots to the head. And
so they found this bruising. What did they do?
They found bruising. Automatically, it was cut from amateur boxing. My career was ended right there.
What? How did that? I can't even imagine how that felt.
I left home at an early age. I grew up with my mother. They grew up with my father, and I left home when I was 17 years old to live with my coach. Moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I sacrificed so much to go after my dreams and to be a champion. I sacrificed so much. That was my goal: be a world champion as a boxer. And yes, I want to provide for my family and just be the best I could be. And it was like when it ended, when they told me I could not box anymore, it hurt so much inside I was ripped apart inside my heart. I didn't understand because I sacrificed so much. And that was everything with my faith inside the ring and outside the ring. I walked a good life, lived a good life, and just everything I did was I tried to be positive all the time. When this happened, it was difficult. It was hard, but my coach, who was my mentor, he told me, Jason, have patience, because I didn't understand. I prayed God. I screamed at God, why did this happen? I did everything the right way, and then this happens. And so I just had to be patient, and it was just very, very, very difficult though.
So what did you do after that point? After
that, I was in a case of same time. I still wanted to box. Right when my career was over, I still wanted to box, but I got a part-time job working as a courier at a hospital, and just a small part-time job. At the same time, I trained. I didn't tell anybody, but I was training boxing still a little bit, not in the ring, but just hitting the bag. And I trained, and after a year went by, I'm back in the gym training, and I had another MRI performed on my brain, and I was actually given the okay to box again. So
wow, how did that feel?
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is I got it again.
This is your chance.
This is my chance to do it again. And so 2002, I turned professional. And my first fight was in Phoenix, Arizona, and I won.
Wow.
And I won.
The
comeback, yes, I won. And I had 3 fights back-to-back as a professional, and knockouts and everything. And I was great. I was on top of my game.
What weight class were you?
I was at lightweight division, which was 130 pounds. And so, but once again, before my 4th fight, that's something happened in my 4th fight as well, because the headaches I once had before my career ended as an amateur, they came back again. And I didn't say nothing to my coach. I didn't say
because you didn't want to get pulled out.
No, I didn't say too much, and so I just kind of kept it quiet, and I went ahead and fought, and it was not good because one other thing that led up to this was I had to lose weight, and I ended up losing 20 pounds in 4 days.
What?
Yeah.
Is that even possible?
Well, because in order for this to take place, was first of all, I was doing great. I was offered a fight. I was out, and if I accept this match, it was against a guy that was had losing record, and if I won, I was going to sign a big contract. So the guy was set for a set win for me, easy win for me. But the deal was the fight was at 130, and I was weighing 150 because I was taking a slight short break. And so I said, okay. Well, the way I lost the weight, it was rough. I even had a prescription from a doctor, which was not too good. It was just got everything out of my body. And it was just, they say you can't.
Is that pretty common?
Nah, well,
or not necessarily?
Not necessarily. It was just certain laxatives and everything that just get everything out of your
And
body.
by the way, that's not uncommon for a lot of people to do, even that are not athletes. That'll take different laxatives and things like that to help them lose weight quick.
But this one, I lost weight.
Which isn't healthy.
Yeah, it was not good. But at the same time, I was training, so I'm losing weight, not eating, no food, no water, little sips of water every now and again. So by the time fight time came, I was gone.
Were you weak?
I weighed in, and I could barely stand on a scale. I was so thin. I could barely stand. So I made the weight. After that, we went straight to they took me to get a bite to eat. And I ordered, I remember I ordered cereal. I'm sorry, I ordered oatmeal and pancakes. I had one scoop of oatmeal and one slice of pancakes, and I was full. My stomach had shrunk so much. I was filled up. That was it. That's all I could fit in my stomach. And I just drank water. And but then another bad thing about this situation was, I mean, in professional boxing, you weigh in, you fight the next day. This was like the last time they did it. You weigh in, and you fight the same day.
Oh,
so
you fought that day?
So I fought the same day. I didn't get no rest time whatsoever. So I went back, took a shower, and tried to rest for 2 hours, and that was it. So my brain was not too good.
Did you fight that day?
I went ahead and fought that day. Yes, when I got in the ring. So that day I did fight. And leading up into where I got into the ring, so okay, we're at the boxing at the auditorium, and I'm in the dressing room warming up with my coach, and my body was so weak. My body was so weak, and I just relaxed. I didn't say nothing to my coach. And then when we went to warm up on the hand pads, I couldn't even punch the hand pads. Every time I hit the hand pads, my hands hurt so bad. So I told my coach, "I'm okay. I'm warm. I'm okay. I'm warm." And it was my body was like gone.
It was rejecting you.
I was, yes, and I didn't say nothing. And walking to the ring, I was so nervous because walking to the ring, I couldn't even walk straight. I was worried I was gonna fall over. So what I did was I bounced the ring, because if I had walked straight, I would have, my mind bounced. My mind was like almost vertigo. I was going side to side, and I barely made it inside the ring. And when that bell rang for the first round, I tried to throw a couple of jabs. I had nothing in my stomach, nothing in my mind, nothing in my body. It was just, there was nothing, no energy in my punches. I threw a soft jab, and I just couldn't do nothing. Then he hit me with a soft jab that skipped my head, and it was like...
And it knocked you out?
No, a soft jab, and I was like, it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. I was like, wow. Then he hit with another punch, and I had to take a knee. And I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. It hurt so bad.
Oh.
And I got back up, he hit with another shot, and I went down. And I did get up, but I had to walk away. I said, that's it. It was rough. After I came back to Las Vegas, Nevada, had another MRI performed on my brain, and the doctors, they found bruising all over my brain, again. Many areas all over my brain. They said,
new areas?
It was like surrounded. They said your brain was like all around, not just one area, but all around my brain. They said if you ever get hit it again, you would die. So,
okay. That's really, and I'm sorry that you had to go through all of that. That's the pivot point, because that's the point where you say, I can't do this anymore.
Yes.
You had your comeback, you got to win a few times. It felt really good. I'm sure you tasted that feeling of success, and that was it. So you're at this point and the doctors are saying, no more, you can't. Did you in your heart believe it? Or did you think maybe it'll be just like last time where I got to go back in again?
It was so hard. It was so hard. I was very confused. Something I wanted to do, and my body, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. And my heart, I want to win. I want to go after my dreams, go after all my goals, everything I want to do. I don't want nothing to hold me back. And it was like, I couldn't do it. That's when I spoke to my coach. My coach just told me, Jason, have patience, and God will give you an answer on where you're at, what you got to do, on why things are happening, why they're happening. And so I just stayed patient. And as time went by, I received the answer.
What was the answer?
It was like, after all these years, now that I'm not boxing, it was like God used me. I was put through these tests, different trials, use my life to help others. That's what it's for. It's to help another life.
And you're doing that.
And nowadays, I'm so thankful. If I had to go back, if I went back to 1997, 98, 99, where I was number one, but it took off, became world champion, you know what? I would not change one day.
Really?
I would go through all these trials in and out of the hospital for all these years. It was 10 years in and out of the hospital. It was really, really rough. Some of my
you
wires,
even went into a coma, didn't
yes,
you?
I had wires hooked up to my whole entire body. I was staying in the hospital for 3 days at a time with wires hooked to my body. And if I had a chance to go back, I would not change one day, because I'm able to talk to kids, talk to people, and then tell them that have faith. You can do it. Live positive. Keep strong in your mind, your body, your soul.
And that's beautiful. And I think, you're now working with kids and you're empowering them to live this truth and to really believe in themselves, and doing it through athleticism, getting them into a place where their bodies are something that they take care of. Mm-hmm. Do you think that kids get that? Do you think they understand what the importance of that is when you teach it to them? Do they feel it?
Well, at first, it's like very, they don't fully understand it at first, but it's like, but they love it. They just don't understand what they feel, but they love it, and they stick with it. And then after time goes by, they love it so much, they love it even more, and they understand, they get understanding.
And they groom
They grow.
Yeah.
They groom it, and they grow, and they grow, and they grow. And, they tell me they're so happy. They tell me, thank you all the time, Jason. Thank you so much. And it's great just to help another out.
What's your favorite story? What's a child that you've seen kind of blossom?
Wow.
Is there one that stands out?
Yeah, well, there's a few. There was two brothers, Michael and Johnny, and I helped these two brothers. They brought them to me, two brothers, and they were.
Did they used to beat each other up?
Well, they were both kind of like. They wouldn't, of course, they would fight all the time with each other, but they were just kind of like outside each other. They were very nervous. They were like, it was like they were not outgoing.
Oh, okay. Right.
So I put them on the hand pads. The first day I said, fellas, let's get it going. So I trained them both at the same time.
Get ready to
same time. I trained at the same time. I actually had one holding the push position, and here I'm working with the other one. And I just switched off. And every day I work with them. I wouldn't just train them, but I talk to them all the time. And just encouraging words. Let's go. Let's do this. Today we're going to give it 100%. Just put it in their minds. 100%. Let's go for it. All the way.
Yeah.
The best. And just all these positive words. And with the training, and they're just taking off. And they're just so happy as can be now. Now they graduated high school. And they're both doing amazing. And it's just there's many different stories, many different kids that I have worked with, and it's just great that they're just doing so much, and they're no longer boxing, but they excelled in their lives. And one is going to school. I believe he's going to be an attorney.
Oh.
And they're taking off, and one actually is serving in the forces, Air Forces. But it's just they're so positive, and of course girlfriends, soon fiancés at such a young age and everything, but they're just so positive, and it just all starts off at a young age.
Yeah. So we're really dedicating to teaching people how to take control of their health. What would be the one tip that you would offer either a parent or a grandparent or whoever might be listening? What's the one thing that they can do to get their kids healthy?
Well, first of all, they have to talk to you.
Well, thank you for that.
Come. The book, get this book. That's what they need to do. It's so important to because they want their kids to be healthy. That comes number one. And I say get them involved. Get involved in health groups and fitness groups, whether it's
in a sport that they can really
martial arts. Yes, try out a few different sports, martial arts, where they see where they can excel in.
Yeah.
And because that's where it starts.
It's true, because my son is now 10, and he's done a lot of things. He's done soccer.
Yes.
He's done martial arts. He played his first season of football, and now he's wrestling. Mm-hmm. And I'm finding that with everything, it's not a one-size-fits-all. Some kids like certain things and excel at them, and some like others. So you have to find the thing that not only they like, but they're passionate about, that they look forward to going and training and practicing and being a part of something. Do you agree?
Yes, because just like myself, my mother enrolled me at different sports, whether it was in martial arts, soccer, baseball, football, whatever it was. I was trying different things, see whatever I excelled in.